In our first reading today, it says there, keep your lives free from the love of money and be content with what you have. Right? For God has said, I will never leave you or forsake you. And the love of money, we're all can easily fall into that. We're attached to money. What happened there is that when we have a lot, we think that it's not enough. We want more. And when we have little, we're just so concerned that the little that we have is not enough. That's why we worry, especially right now with the high cost of living, with inflation. It's just so easy for us to fall into worrying a lot. You know, when I was reading this scripture passage, a great example who was able to live out this scripture passage is my late uncle, right? I'd just like to share with you, my uncle is who passed away this past Monday due to fire in the Philippines. He's 8 years younger than my father, and he was very close to my father. My uncle is like my second father to me. And he was a very good businessman, very wealthy. And yet, if you see him in person, you know, he dressed simply. He doesn't drive like fancy, expensive cars. He's good in helping other people. He helped my father a lot when he was when my father was experiencing some financial difficulty. And he would always be on the lookout for those people who are in need. At his wake, a lot of people came, hundreds of people came, especially the poor. You know, sharing how he helped them when they don't have money to pay for electricity, when they don't have money to pay for their medicine, and he was just like so generous. My uncle was baptized Catholic as a baby, but he didn't live out his Catholic faith. But I could say he strived to live out the commandment, which is to love. He left a great legacy. He's not known, he's not going to be remembered for the money that he had or the possessions. He's remembered because he loved much. And I think for us, we have to examine ourselves. How do we handle money? How do we handle possessions? Are we just holding this for ourselves? Or are we learning to trust the Lord that we're just stewards? That whatever He has given us, He's hoping that we would handle it well. That we will be able to, of course, use it for our basic needs, but also help out those who are less fortunate, right? Because if we're just holding money for ourselves, we have to check ourselves if we have that love for money. And if we have that love for money, ask the Lord, Lord, detach me from the love of money. Give me a generous heart, that we would be generous to other people, to the church, to other people. Because our legacy at the end is how much we have loved, right? At the end of our life also, we will not be judged by our success or our accomplishments in life. We will be judged by how much we have loved.